Welcome to the introduction of the running of the edge bander. Today we'll briefly cover the following: on-off procedures, warm-up procedures, running workpieces. So far we've covered an overview of the pre-operational checks, and now we're taking the next step to the running of an edge bander. Please refer to your manufacturer's manuals and guides. Prior to operating the edge bander, we need to wear all appropriate PPE. Start by pressing on the red air dryer button. Then turn on the air compressor main isolator to power up the display screen. Now we can press the green start button, checking that the operating pressure is being reached. Now we can proceed to power up the edge bander. Next, at the main isolator switch, where we turn it clockwise to the on position. Follow that up at the power supply switch, where we turn it clockwise to the red on section. Now continue on to the edge bander control screen, where we can turn clockwise the power, lamp and heater switches to their on positions. To power down the machine, we reverse these steps. The first action to be performed is to ensure the edge bander gluing system is at the correct operating temperature, normally 185 degrees. So at the controller display screen, you will see a flashing emergency alarm screen warning of a low temperature. As you've turned on the three switches, you will observe the actual temperature will start to rise up to the set temperature. Once the gluing system temperature reaches the set point of 185 degrees, you can now press the exit button to reset the alarm screen and continue with the running of the edge bander. Failure to follow this can cause major machine damage, as the glue would still be semi-solid and unable to flow through the gluing system correctly. To run, we need to navigate the control screens by pressing the menu and then the control page tab. Then we check that we've loaded the correct edge tape as per the job specification for type, colour and thickness. Returning to the controller screen, here we need to activate the icons for track, edge trim, fine trim and buffing. Having identified the board sizes to be edged on the trolley, we can now set the support rollers to suit. At this point, we should check the label on our production boards to identify which edges are to be edged. In this example, there are 3. Then we position the board squarely against the feed-in position, keeping our hands in a safe position, and push carefully into the drive rollers, holding the board until the drive rollers grip. For this example, we'll need to follow the board to remove it at the end, where it will be inspected for correct adhesion, profile and glue-free condition. Return and repeat for all edges. Now when we've finished all our production boards, we're able to shut down the machine. We turn off all the machine functions on the control screen, and we need to activate the icons for buffing, fine trim, end trim, track and gluing. Then turn anti-clockwise the heater, lamp and power. Then turn anti-clockwise the main power switch, followed by turning the main isolator anti-clockwise to leave the machine in a clean and safe state. Wiseman Institute is a leading provider of business improvement and technical training solutions. We specialise in cabinet making, engineering, food processing, bread baking and building and construction.